So one of the biggest things that I genuinely think that you need to implement into your life, and just something that if you want to be successful, it's a must need, but it's also an important thing to know from the outskirts. There is a very big thing between instant gratification and delayed gratification, right? That instant, give it to me now, need dopamine, need something right now, typically because you're feeling a type of way, right? You might be hungry or you're sad or you're emotional, or you're angry. So people reach for alcohol or drugs or shit food versus delaying that instant gratification and actually working towards like long-term achievement, long-term satisfaction, right? Let's say you have all the instant gratifications, you're doing the drugs, or you're scrolling on your phone, or you're watching a bunch of porn, or you're eating shit food. Where does your life end up, right? Where does your life compound into, right? Because the habits that we do, to bring up another topic, the habits that we have compound, right? So if you eat shit food every day, once it's fine, but 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 2 weeks, 2 years, two fucking decades, like things are gonna add up very fucking quick. They compound. Whereas if you put in effort every day, right? If you put in, you go to the gym and you eat good food instead of shit food. One day, good. 1 week, good. 1 month, results. 1 year, really good results. 1 decade, fucking fantastic results. I've officially been training for like 10 years. And I can say like the compounding effect of training and eating right versus eating shit food and drinking, like there's very big differences. Now that I'm turning 30 this year, I talk to guys that are also turning 30 that come to me because they're 140 kilos and they need to lose weight. So it's a very big difference between the habits, right? The funny thing is, the time has gone past anyway. I have put effort into this thing where they have put effort into that thing, or lack of effort into the harder thing, right? Because admittingly, training, it's harder. Eating good food is harder than eating shit food. But either way, there was time past, right? Now, are they going to have to work harder than me now to lose the weight than I had to over the 10 years? That's an interesting thought process. Let's look at that. Will they now, because I've just done the right things consistently for 10 years, like, yeah, there's been days that I didn't want to do it, but I still did it. Like, there's still been effort put in, but they now have to backtrack, right? It's like if I made $10, let's say that $10 was a lot of money. Well, I don't know, let's say $100, right? Let's say I made $100 a day for 10 years and they were making $1 a day for 10 years. Now they would have to go and start making $1,000 a day for a year or whatever the fuck the maths is so that they can catch up, right? They would have to put in more effort, right? So is that person now going to have to put in more perceived effort? Maybe, depends on the coach. My method is quite realistic, so that's not that much of an effort, but they still get ridiculous results. Whatever. If you're watching this video, you're already in coaching, so I don't need to sell my coaching. But that gratification shit, right? So either way, the time is going to pass, the effort is going to be spent. You may as well put it into the right fucking things, right? Or the guys that they play PlayStation when they get home, or they have beers and watch the footy and they know every footy player. Like it's taken some effort in order to learn everything about footy. Whereas if you had just put that effort into a business, you'd be financially free, right? I actually said earlier in a video today, you can spend the next 20 years finding the motivation to do the above, go above and beyond, right? Find that extra motivation to do the extra work, put in the extra hours, put in that extra effort to build this amazing life for you and your family. And then maybe in 10, 20 years, like you can fucking retire, or you're going to have to find the motivation to go to the job that you hate for the next 60 years or whatever, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years. So the time is going to go past, the effort is going to be spent. So what the fuck are you doing? Like, invest your time wisely, invest your energy wisely. That delayed gratification it's the secret to it all, right? If you learn how to delay gratification and not fall for the bullshit, right? Social media, porn, alcohol, drugs, gambling, all those quick fixes, right? Hook me up to the fucking IV, I'm ready to go. If you learn how to push past those instant gratifications, right? Because when you're doing the instant gratifications, you don't want to do the other shit. If you can jack off and get drunk and eat codeine and that was a personal one, the codeine thing, but like do drugs and watch Netflix all day, then sweet. Why would you go to the gym? Why would you work until 10 p.m., 12 p.m. at night growing your side business? Right? Are those things invented so that it can distract you from achieving success? Hey, we don't have to go down the rabbit hole today, but maybe. But that delayed gratification is the biggest thing that is going to allow you to become successful. And the thing that allows you to do that is discipline. Right? I just jumped off a call. Someone said, I struggle with willpower. I really want to do this, but I struggle with willpower. I said, you're in the good spot. You're in a great spot. Because realistically, when you're working with a coach and you have someone holding you accountable, like that's the whole idea, right? They are going to hold you accountable when you can't hold yourself accountable so that you can build the discipline, you can build the willpower. My job isn't to work with you for the rest of your life. My job is to get you to a point where you can actually do it yourself, right? That is the big difference. But if you fall for the instant gratification, if you can't walk through the cookie shop when you're starving and not buy a cookie, you will never become successful, right? That's a bit of a reference. I think bodybuilding teaches you a lot about that because those times when you're doing a shred, you didn't even have to compete, but like even like a weight loss period or a hard shred where you're properly dieting, like I used to like walking down the lolly aisle or the cookie aisle or the fucking whatever, like go into Baker's Delight and have a big sniff and then walk out. I like to test my discipline. I like to test how bad I want it because majority of people would fail. Majority of people wouldn't stick to it. Yet you need to if you're going to achieve some sort of amazing life, whether it's the body or the house or the cars or the bank account or get the girl, have the family, like whatever it is, whatever success is to you. To me, it's all of that. It's very well rounded. The good bank account, the good friends, the good family, all that shit. But if you don't have discipline in your life, what do you have? Because if you don't have discipline, then you fall for the heathenistic shit, right? 1 drink's enough, and then 10 drinks isn't enough, and then 100 drinks isn't enough. Just like 1 line isn't enough. Now 1 bag isn't enough. Now an 8 ball isn't enough. You know, how do you think these sick, twisted pedophiles end up doing the shit that they do? Or people that are into some weird sex shit. I guarantee it started with 1 little thing that led to a bigger thing. And then a bigger thing, like someone stumbles on some weird shit online and then they want to act it out in real life. And like, discipline is fucking important. Not only does it keep you on track, it keeps you away from the bad shit, right? It keeps you on track with the good shit and it keeps you away from the bad shit. But if you want to achieve a good life, if you want to actually have any sort of value as a man, then you need to push past that instant gratification and strive for delayed gratification, right? Delayed satisfaction of actually achieving your results, right? One final thing. You can do the drugs, you can eat the food. All that's very instant. And trust me, I know, I've had experience. You can do the drugs and you can get the dopamine hit instantly. And then when it wears off, you feel worse. So you have to do it again and again and more. And it gets very detrimental. Same with food, same with everything. But then, what if you just became super fucking successful? You got the body, you built the business or built the career, maybe side hustle or your career satisfies you enough. Then you get the girl and you have the family and you get the house and the cars and you got the body as well and you got the good mindset. You have it all. What do you think is going to make you feel better? Hopefully the second thing, because that's what I've been talking about. But delayed gratification, discipline, and having the right habits, because your habits compound. So you need to make sure that you're doing the right things every day. I'll talk to you soon.